Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks, but we are back here with Fort Gibson boys facing Dove Science Academy, Tulsa. 4-0 lead for the Tigers so far. Grant Faulkner with a hat trick already as the Tigers are rolling. Nate up, tries to get it to Uriel Sandoval, but gone back to Raiden and tapped by the other team. Sharp up to Caleb Miller. Up the field to Caden Colbert. Tries to make a move on number 5 for Dove. Gets hit in the box, maybe wanting a foul there, but nothing given. Ref's going to stop it for an injury timeout real quick. Colbert getting up and looking just fine. Hey, do y'all want to try and fix this? It says Metro. Dove Science Academy. I don't know if you're ever going to get a logo on that or anything. But Colbert up with it on the left side of the box. Crossing, looking for a cross in. Doesn't have the man or the pass, and will kick it out of bounds for a goal kick from Dove Science. They're going to have their defender kick it, and he sends it over the middle. We'll go directly to one of their players, and then over back to the middle of the 26. Over to that right side of the field for them, 15. And then now back up the middle. Nate West tries to stop it, but kicked up the field to Ty Carter. Ty will kick it back to Kobe Mullins, who just came back from injury this past week. And they're excited to have him back on the team. As ball is passed up to freshman Caleb Miller. Tries to get up the field to Uriel Sandoval. Deflected oddly, and so Miller will have a chance. And the shot gets deflected. And he goes to the ground, not able to rebound it. As now the ball will go out of bounds. Will be a throw in for the Tigers on this right side. Throw in goes back to Carter. Pass over to Nate West. In the middle of the field is Xander Floyd. Floyd to Sandoval. Sandoval over the right side to Caleb Miller. Uriel Sandoval. Ball over back to Caleb Miller. Back. Tries to get it back to Sandoval, but deflected by Dove Science. In the middle by number 7. Nate gets the ball. Pass it over. Goes to the ground, but no call. Raiden Sharp on this right side. Over the middle to Sandoval. Sandoval pass it up to Caleb Miller. Miller's going to slow it down on that right side. Pass it back to Floyd. Floyd turns around, has a little bit of space. Going to try and make some run. Tries to throw it in on that left side to Ian Frazier. Not there, though. Goalie will get it for Dove Science. Tigers steal the ball back. Colbert has a shot in from the 20, and that'll go to make it 5-0 for the Tigers. Great shot there by Caden Colbert. As now they'll make the sub, taking Colbert out. For Michael Martinez. Kick is back. That Dove Science has the ball now on their side, their side of the field. As now they're trying to make a push. Halfway through this opening half of soccer. The girls will be on next, playing KEYS for their game at 7. Sharp over the middle of the field to Floyd. Floyd makes a move, tries to pass to Keeling. Back to West. West last week against Heavner with a game-winning goal in overtime. The header with the ball in from Floyd. Miller now running up, tries to make the cross into Martinez, not going to be able to make it. Got the Tigers their first win in district play and their first game in district play. Now their second game here against Dove Science. Looking good so far. Number 7 will throw it back for the Raptors. Sharp steps up, steals the ball. They're going to call a foul on the Tigers, and it will be a kick from about the 40-35 area for the Raptors. Tigers had a tough start to the year with a tough schedule. Right now 3-4, but with 2 losses by 1, and more recently starting to turn it around, winning 3 straight. Hoping for 4 today. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers on this right side with Sharp. West is behind. Pass over to Keeling. West has it back. Over to the right side to Carter. Carter over the middle of Floyd. Floyd tries to make the pass back to Carter, but the Dove Science player will steal it. West makes a challenge, and it's going to be called a foul from about the 17-yard line. About 25 yards out from the goal, a little more, 27. The Raptors will have a goal kick. Looks like they will have number 26 take the goal kick, looking like it's going to be a shot. And they'll just have some players follow it, hoping for a deflected ball from Mullins, the goalkeeper. Blows the whistle, lets it go. Shots on, just over the goal. Not bad there. And they say it's off of Mullins, so they'll have a corner kick from that left side. Ball swung in and knocked out by Nathan West via header. Now Ian Frazier with the ball, passed it back to Cade Keeling. Keeling will throw it up the field to, I think that's Jacob Whitworth. The ball will go back out of bounds for a throw-in for the Tigers. Keeling will have the throw-in, throws it to Floyd, just goes over the head of Floyd, but he'll make a play on the ball. Now the Tigers will get it back with Martinez getting the ball, and refs gets in the way, so he's going to have to call it advantage. Tigers. Floyd will have the ball with some open space, taking his time here. Now they'll finally rush him, and he passed it over to Sharp. Sharp to what ends up being Floyd. Floyd tries to push, wanted to make a play probably to Sharp there, but loses ball and has to give it back to West. Now back to Keeling. Keeling over that left side to Whitworth. Whitworth makes a move, tries to push it back upfield. Now Frazier with the ball. Pass it back to Keeling. Keeling loses it. Tigers will play it back to Kobe Mullins. And he'll hold it until they rush him. kicked up the field, and the ball go just out of bounds on that far side. Want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors: local bank, Stevenson Family Fort Gibson Tag Agency, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, 222 Injury Lawyers, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Armstrong Bank, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, G&H Outdoor Services, Zomac School of Music, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Max Drive-In, Tiger's Den, VIP Technology, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sticks Fort Quick Stop and Sticks Wheelie Wash, Lux Hair Company, Ease Old Town Coffee and Eatery, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, Fort Gibson Family Eye Care, Fort Gibson Church of Christ, and Harps Foods. Thank you all for your support of Tiger Sports and TigerVision. Throw in on this right side for the Raptors as they'll try to throw it over, but looks like he may not have drug his foot or something there, and the Tigers will get thrown back. Sharp will throw it over the middle to Xander Floyd. Floyd will push up that middle. Makes the pass. Beautiful pass up to Jacob Whitworth. Whitworth kind of loses the ball. Tried to slow it down, and now it'll go over the middle. And they're going to call it offsides after he put the ball in the back of the net. Great ball played in there by Floyd. And a good move to score, but just offsides. So this goal will be taken back there. Be a free kick from the 25-yard line of Dove Science Academy. Over the middle. Ball kicked pretty well. Try and make a move on it, but there's Ty Carter. Carter's going to cut up and try and make a slight run. Kicks the ball off a Dove Science player. Love throwing on this near side. Tigers taking their time to retrieve the ball. It'll be Sharp to throw it in. He throws it up the field to Sandoval. Sandoval will pass it over to Floyd. Floyd back to Nate West. Nate will push it up to Michael Martinez. Now pass that left side to Keeling. Up further to Shannon. Over to Frazier. Now 26 with the ball. Now Keeling will retrieve it. Oh, but then taken by a Dove Science player and passed right to Nate West. Now Floyd will have the ball. Pass back to Mullen. He'll pass it over to Keeling. Keeling will take it slowly, and then ball will be kicked out of bounds for Tiger throw in from Keeling. Ball ends up at the feet of Floyd. Floyd's going to take his time, then pass back to Carter. Tigers in no rush right now, totally content to keep their 5-0 lead with 10 minutes left to play in this first half. The Sandoval will get the ball. Players trying to stay offsides onside just in case they made the pass. And there it is from Floyd. Pass up to Martinez, who tries to take a nice dribble, and he's going to get a chance. And there it is for the 6th goal of the game for the Tigers. A great play by Martinez. We'll make it 6-0 for the Tigers with 10 minutes to play in this first half. Kick is back, and now down to the defenders for the Raptors. Pass over to that right back. Over to the middle. Back to the right back. and back to the middle. And back, and they'll keep pushing backwards as Martinez will try and rush him. Almost gets the ball in time, and there's Miller trying to make a play on it, but it'll be passed right to Sandoval. Sandoval makes a move. Passed back to West. West to the middle of Floyd. Back to West. Over to Sandoval. Sandoval will push it up. Make a pass to Floyd. Floyd tried to get it around to Miller, but not able to make the pass, but Ty Carter gets the ball right back. And he'll pass it over to Sandoval. Sandoval up to Floyd, just deflected by number 7 for Dove Science Academy. And now taken there by Sharp. Floyd will get it back. Floyd looked at the pass to Miller, but not going to make it. Back to Sharp, over to Floyd. Now Carter with the ball. Finds Sharp. Over the middle to Sandoval. Sandoval has a little room to work and tries to pass over to Keeling. It'll get there. Keeling going to pass forward to Shannon. Shannon will make the pass to Keeling, but just deflected out of bounds for a throw-in for the Raptors. Ball played back right now by the Raptors. Now pushing forward on this near side and taken by Floyd. Floyd tried to make a move through the 2 defenders, but just gets deflected by a Raptor. Has a man open up that right side, and they're going to call him offsides, just barely off. But the Tigers have a free kick from around the 40-yard line.
Offsides, it'll be a free kick for the Tigers.
West will try and move quickly as he passes it up to Floyd. Floyd over the middle to Martinez. Martinez over to Sandoval. Sandoval makes a pass up to what will be Miller. Then a slide made by a Dove Science player, and the ball will end up being kicked out by the Raptors. Now a throw in on this far right side from Sharp. Tries to get it Sandoval, but there's Floyd. Floyd will try and kick one on goal, and just a little over. He's laughing that one off. He thought maybe he could score a hero goal right there. Ball's now on that left side with Shannon. Shannon tries to make the pass up to Floyd again. Floyd will have the ball. Get it just inside the box on the left side. Kicks it. Perfect ball over, and Miller not able to put a finish on it. It'll stay at 6-0. It'll be a goal kick here as the Tigers ring on onslaught of new players. With just under 6 minutes left to play in this half. Love the goal kick from number 25 here. Number 4, Nate West's brother, Wyatt West, senior, just made the play on that ball. Now getting covered. Back for the Tigers, makes the play. Passed upfield to Miller. But Miller just loses it. Kicked up. Sandoval will now have it. Miller tries to make a play on it. And now James Reed will have it. Passed up to West. West tries to get it up to Miller, but taken by a Raptor. So now they'll try and move down that middle part of the field and advance it to the right. It'll be deflected out by a Tiger defender. And it'll be a throw-in about midfield for the Raptors. West gets the ball back for the Tigers.
You want tacos? They're a little soggy, but you can have them.
I'm good. I ate not too long ago. So.
Okay.
Thank you.
Come here.
Dove Science with the ball, pushing upfield. Ends up getting taken by West. West will move it up to Reed. Reed tries to make the pass up to Martinez, who loses it. Sandoval takes it. And they're going to call a foul on the Tigers. The ref kind of messed up there, pointing towards the for Gibson end, but it'll be a free kick right from midfield for Dove Science. He'll send it forward a little too much on it, and Mullen, slight mistake there as he's laughing that one off. Fakes the roll to Carter and then fakes the roll to West, and he'll throw it over to Keeling on the left side. Keeling over to West. West over the middle to Sandoval. Sandoval kicks it forward, has a man. That wind really worked on that ball. There, Miller wasn't able to make the play on it, but Miller will take the ball right there. Now kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Tiger throw in. Quick sub here as they're putting on Ryan Steele for Nate West. Throw in there for the Raptors is now they'll try and push. They're going to call a foul on the Tigers. Thought maybe there's advantage there for Dove Science, but the ref's going to go ahead and call it. 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. So now Tigers take the ball and are trying to push on this left side. It's going to go out of bounds for a Tiger throw-in. Windy day here in Fort Gibson. Winds about 20 miles an hour about the whole day. Tigers going against that wind, but not worried about it with 6 goals going in so far this half, and still a minute 20 left to play to see if they can get a 7th. But that wind is definitely working right now, as any ball is going the Tigers' direction, just dying. Maybe barely. Will be a kick from Steele. Tries to send it upfield. It'll be back to Dove Science. In the middle of the field, they'll try and kick it up. Now they're looking at the cross, but it's not there. Back with the ball, trying to get inside the box, but Sandoval steps up in the way of it. And now trying to send a goal with 20 seconds left here for the Tigers, but Dove Science will take it back and slow down the attack. It's now kicked back upfield, just sent right to Mullen. And that's probably going to be the end of the half. Good half for your Tigers, coming out 6-0. And see if they can build upon it early this second half.
We are cornfields
and car shows.
We are historic and honorable.
We are native
and navigating.
We are the Spuds.
The Lincoln Zephyrs. And the Tigers.
We are state champions
and national finalists.
We are academics.
And athletes.
We are red.
And white.
We are original Oklahomans.
We are Fort Gibson.
And we're just getting started.
Welcome to Tiger Nation.
Let's go!
This broadcast is brought to you by Local Bank, Trucks for You, American Legion Frank Glad Post Number 20, Armstrong Bank, Bravado Wireless, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Somax School of Music, Jeff Walker at Edward Jones, Max Drive-In, Tiger's Den, Burrow Post Frame Supply, Dr. Coy and Dr. Kimberly Durasset, G&H Outdoor Services, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, and Sticks Fort Quick Stop.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
There's really only one explanation for businesses who continue to thrive for decades on end, and that's a people-first mentality. Bravado employees live within our existing coverage area just like you. Our kids go to the same schools and play in the same leagues as yours. That's why so much of who we are consists of giving back to our communities, because your community is also our community. We are your family, your neighbors, and your leader in wireless coverage. Make the bold move and switch today.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
What happens when you bank local? Our businesses grow. Our schools get more funding. Our first responders get more support. Our families flourish. Community thrives. Welcome to Local Bank, a bank that answers when you call.
Max Drive-In is Fort Gibson's oldest restaurant, celebrating 60 years this year. The best hamburgers, grilled chicken salads, and homemade ranch. And don't forget the dip cones. Max Drive-In is a proud supporter of Fort Gibson schools. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Jeff Walker, your hometown Edward Jones financial advisor. See Jeff and let him help you reach your financial goals. Located at 1205 South Lee Street in Fort Gibson. If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare. Keith Hardware and Supply has been located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma since 1957. We strive to find solutions to your fix and offer a multitude of quality products and services such as Stihl chainsaws, Yeti coolers, Cub Cadet mowers, case knives, and Big Green Egg grills. In early 2015, Keith Hardware remodeled and added hundreds of new items to better serve their customers. At Keith Hardware, we are proud supporters of all Fort Gibson school events. Go Tigers!
The team at New Direction Dental has a passion for giving you a brighter and healthier smile. We use the latest and most up-to-date technology paired with outstanding patient care. Dr. Rouse enjoys creating the perfect individual smile for each patient using dental implants, Invisalign, and veneers, to name a few. We're not just about beautiful smiles. New Direction Sleep Care also helps diagnose and treat sleep disorders. We know getting a good night's sleep leads to a healthier and productive lifestyle.
Whether your sleep cycle or your smile needs a new direction, contact us today. We would love to help you. Dr. Brant Rouse and Associates, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
Zomac School of Music is Eastern Oklahoma's largest music school and music store. Zomac has a huge selection of instruments including top brands like Pearl drums, PRS guitars, and saxophones, pianos, trumpets, violins, and much more. We also rent and sell school band instruments. Zomac has 19 professional music teachers and 400 students per week. We offer lessons on over 20 instruments. We're open Monday through Saturday. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Zomac School of Music. The Tiger's Den is located in downtown Fort Gibson. They have t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hoodies, hats, and all kinds of tiger gear in sizes from children to adults. They do screen printing and embroidery too. Give them a call at 918-478-4873 or stop by 131 South Lee. The Fort Gibson Education Foundation is a foundation that strives for student and education growth. We put forth every effort to assist our school to be the highest quality education system in the state. We offer our students the opportunity to build and grow in a healthy school environment. All donations given to the foundation are put directly back into the classroom for teachers and students, so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. The foundation, along with all of our students and teachers, thank you for your continued support. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
We are cornfields
and car shows.
We are historic and honorable.
We are native
and navigating.
We are the Spuds,
the Lincoln Zephyrs, and the Tigers.
We are state champions
and national finalists.
We are academics
and athletes.
We are red
And white.
We are original Oklahomans.
We are Fort Gibson.
And we're Destiny started.
Welcome to Tiger Nation.
Let's go!
This broadcast is brought to you by Local Bank, Trucks for You, American Legion Frank Glad Post Number 20, Armstrong Bank, Bravado Wireless, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Zomac School of Music, Jeff Walker at Edward Jones, Max Drive-In, Tiger's Den, Burrow Post Frame Supply, Dr. Coy and Dr. Kimberly Durasset, G&H Outdoor Services, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, and Sticks Fort Quick Stop.
We are back in the second half here with the Tigers up 6-0 here on Dove Science. The Tigers back with their main 11. Just put in Holmes as goalkeeper instead of Mullen. It's now Dove Science will be pushing up this left side, going against the wind this time, whereas the Tigers will have the wind this half.
Just keep it cleaned up. Clear enough. Make sure you let Mr. Wicks know I took care of you. Or at least you, whoever else wants to you won't.
The Raptor defense passed the ball around. Now taken there by Philman. Philman passes up to Faulkner, had a hat trick in the first half. He'll trying to add to it off the crossbar and will go out of bounds for a goal kick for the Raptors. Raptors have had defenders taking the goal kicks all day. Now no different into the wind. Kick quickly stopped by the wind as West will step forward and take it. Colbert tries to wait on the ball to go over the head, but the Raptor gets it. Now Whitworth with the ball tries to make a move to the center of the field, but back to Philman. Now Keeling with the ball. He'll pass it back to what ends up being Nate West, and now Sharp with the ball. Pass it to Steele. Over to Philman. Back to Frazier. Back to Philman. Frazier again. Back to Philman. Now skied into the air. Tigers will end up coming out with the ball. Philman. Over to Keeling. Keeling will pass it to Whitworth. Whitworth will find Floyd with an open left side of the field. He'll play it over to Colbert. He'll have a tap-in goal, his second goal of the game. And that'll make it 7-0 Tigers. Three more, 10-0. We'll go ahead and call it. But if not, we will play the rest of the time. Is now back again for Dove Science to start this push. He'll kick it. Caden Colbert trying to make it a run on it. Trying to get his hat trick. As now Dove Science will have it. Push over to that right side to number 7. Whitworth battling for the ball, and they're going to call a foul on Whitworth. It'll be a... Oh, no, they're going to call a throw-in for... Yeah. They're going to call a foul on Whitworth, and it'll be a free kick for the Raptors. So far in this game, we've seen 10 shots for the Tigers to the 1 true shot for the Raptors, and big advantage there along with time of possession. Now ball launched forward there by Floyd, a little too much on it, having to react to having the wind behind you after you had the wind going at your face the whole first half. A little different. Now the ball go out of bounds for a Tiger throw-in. Keeling will throw it back to West. West will try and make a move, but ends up kicking it back to Steele. Steele makes the pass to West. West will kick it across to Sharp. Now Faulkner with the ball. Faulkner will pass it over to Frazier. Frazier plays it through the middle to Colbert. Colbert slows it down, pass it over to Philman. Philman pass it, tries to find the pass up to Faulkner, but not there, and Faulkner runs into the goalkeeper. Now Frazier with the ball, but now it'll be passed up to Floyd. Will make a run, crossed in, tried to find Whitworth, but not there. Now they're going to let the ball go out of bounds for a corner kick, because those corner flags showing you just how windy it is, as every single one is just laying down on the ground. Sun's starting to come out a little more than it has been all day today, but hoping the weather lasts this week, because it's supposed to rain really the whole rest of the week. Now Floyd will throw one into Colbert, and Colbert puts the head on it, and that'll be a hat trick for him, moving it to 8-0. Hat trick as a freshman. You love to have it. As now it is 8-0 for the Tigers, 2 goals away from a mercy rule. As Whitworth will go ahead and make that run, and now Colbert has wide open space, makes the move on the keeper, doesn't really have the angle yet, and now pass it back to Philman. Philman with the shot, gets deflected, and now kicked out of bounds for a throw in for the Tigers. Tigers with a few players looking like they're set to come in. Nico Ford, the sophomore, coming in for Nate West. Throw into Whitworth, now kicked out by a Raptor. Will be another throw in as the Tigers are taking their time. Looks like it's going to be from Floyd here. Floyd finally comes back ready to make that throw in. Throws it right into the middle. Faulkner almost gets a foot on it, but then kicked out by a Raptor. And now Floyd will have a corner kick here. As they'll send a couple of defenders up to try and make this a 9-0 game. Ball in from Floyd. Looks like he may have even tried to shoot that. And it goes long, blown in by the wind as he laughs it off. Colbert will come out with the probably done for the day with a great game with hat trick. As there, Faulkner goes and takes it. But then a great challenge from a Raptor as Alex Mendez has come in. Made an appearance. Call a foul on the Tigers, and the Raptors will have a free kick. Raptors will kick it up to a player who tries to make a play on it, and the ball ended up going out of bounds. And they're going to call it a Raptor corner kick. It'll be a corner here on that far side for the Raptors. Great in-swinging ball. It'll go over everyone's head, but player able to keep it in bounds. Now over to Floyd. Floyd will try and make a push up that left side, but then slow it down, and then makes a nice move. And tried to make a kick up field to Mendez, but just kind of lost it off the foot and almost nailed head coach Kobler in the face, but luckily he was ready with his hands to catch that ball. Floyd steals the ball back. Now Whitworth has it. Now Philman. Philman over the middle to Floyd. Floyd is trying to be fancy right now, but a great pass in to Sharp. Sharp passed it over the middle to Faulkner. Just not enough on it. It looks like it's going to go out of bounds for a corner kick for the Tigers. It's like Faulkner's going to kick it in quick to Sharp. Sharp loses it. And it'll be a throw in for the Raptors on that left side. Raptors taking their time to retrieve the ball. Number 25 will be throwing in, it looks like. Make that number 6. They're going to give him a free kick. Didn't see that one. Good kick upfield, but steals at it. And now back to the defense, to that right side. Mendez tries to make a play on it, but now number 7 will keep it in the center of the field. Now trying to make a push. Pass upfield. Ford stops it. And then Keeling. Now Floyd has the ball. Tries to dribble between 2, but ends up being kicked out by a Raptor. Floyd launches it upfield. Has multiple players, but just goes a little long to them. I think Faulkner knew he couldn't touch it. It would have been offsides. But now the Tigers will take the ball back. And Floyd will make a great pass up to Philman, but Philman just didn't have enough on it to keep control. And now Keeling will take it back, and Philman will have the ball now. Pass it upfield. Mendez is there, but just puts a little on it and slightly offsides. They're going to let it go, though. Give advantage to the Raptors. As now Whitworth will take the ball back. Tigers really pushing to get this 9th goal and get 1 goal away from the mercy rule. As now Ford will come up to throw the ball in. Throw it up to Whitworth. Whitworth has some room for the cross. He's going to keep it, though. Makes a couple moves, then loses it, and taken by a Raptor. Now Floyd with the ball on this left side. He's going to cross it in. Good ball. Tigers not able to get a foot on it, though, as they lose it, and Faulkner ends up kicking it a mile high. And now they got to go get that ball as some new Tigers will come in the game. Looks like number 20, Jackson Ballard, number 7, Caleb Miller, number 2, Uriel Sandoval. Taking time for them to retrieve this ball for the goal kick. Looking forward, the Tigers are going to Inola for their 3rd district game of the year. That'll be played at 5:30 and 7:30. Then they will play home Webster next Tuesday at 5 and 7, and then Friday the girls only will play Cassia Hall at 5. Another district game for the girls. As now the boys are looking like they're going to move to 2-0 in the district play so far, as Miller tries to get a steal on the ball. Maybe not a play on the ball there, but you're not going to get that call at 8-0. As now Dove makes a play, and they'll have a throw in on this right side, right at midfield. Throw in will be from number 7 right over to this right side, and then played right out for another throw in for the Tigers. Ford set to throw it in. Throws it to Sandoval. Back to Keeling. Back to Holmes. Holmes over the middle to Sandoval. Sandoval to Steele. Steele to Sharp. Sharp plays it up, and running through is James Reed, but not able to get to the ball quick enough. It's now a colliding of two Tigers against a Raptor. Will cause for a free kick for the Raptors. They send the ball forward, and Keeling's going to end up with it as a pass over to Ford. Ford back to Keeling, and they're going to give a foul on the Raptors for a free kick for the Tigers right about at the edge of their box. Keeling will take it. He'll kick it into the middle, and a Dove Science player's there. Now it'll be a throw in for the Tigers right about midfield. Ball going everywhere this wind, sending it all over the place, taking time for the Tigers to retrieve. As now Coach Brown has finally got the ball, and he's going to throw it to Ford, who'll have the throw in. Throw in up the field to Reed. Reed will make a run on it and tries to play a cross in, but will kick it directly out for a goal kick from the Raptors. Quick shout out to our sponsors: Local Bank, Stevenson Family Fort Gibson Tag Agency, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, 222 Injury Lawyers, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Armstrong Bank, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, G&H Outdoor Services, Zomac School of Music, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Max Drive-In, Tiger's Den, VIP Technology, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sticks Fort Gibson, Six Fort Quick Stop, and Sticks Wheelie Wash, Lux Hair Company, Ease Old Town Coffee and Eatery, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, Fort Gibson Family Eye Care, Fort Gibson Church of Christ, and Harp's Foods. Thank you to all your support. Good performance so far from the Tigers, up 8-0, about halfway through this second half. An opportunity to get in some of these other kids who often don't see the field and give them some time. As now the Tigers will try and take the ball there, but it'll be a throw in on the Tigers' end. Kicked over to the center of the field, but kicked out by Steele. Ballard with the ball, controls it, now up to Reed, takes it. Reed tries to make the pass up to Miller, but just not there. And it'll be taken by the goalie. Now the defender takes it, pass it back. kicked by the goalie. Directly out of bounds. Ford will have to throw in from about the 35-30 yard line of the, as Sandoval send it in, covered by the goalkeeper. And now he's trying to just roll it out, but he'll end up having to punt it, and that wind just immediately kills it, and the ball goes right out of bounds for another throw-in from about the exact same spot for Ford. Ford will throw it up to Mendez. Mendez stops it. And it goes out for a Tiger throw-in. Just around the edge of the box, he'll throw it forward to Reed. Reed controls it. Pass it back to Sandoval. Sandoval takes a touch. Didn't know that guy was there. And he takes the ball back for the Raptors. Now, Raptors will have the ball deep in their end. And now, Reed tries to cross the ball in. Now taken by Ballard. Ballard played in. Shot and goal for Jackson Ballard. 9-0 now for the Tigers, with just under 20 minutes to play. That'll make it 9-0 for the Tigers, as they're a goal away from mercy ruling the team. As a Sioux celebration from Jackson Ballard to the team after his first goal. Couple more subs making their way in for the Tigers. Dove will try and make a push up the middle early. Passed quickly out of bounds to the left side as Ford will have the ball. Passed into Mullen, the goalkeeper, playing some midfield, it looks like. He'll launch it forward as Reed will get the ball. Reed trying to make a push, seeing if he can end the game. He'll cross it in. Played there by Miller, and that'll be the game. 10-0 for the Tigers. Great cross in there from James Reed, and Miller finishes it off to end the game. 10-0 with 19 minutes left to play. Great performance for the Tigers as they'll move to 4-4 and 2-0 in district play, more importantly, as their next game will be this Friday at Inola at 7:30. Their next home game will be Tuesday of next week against Daniel Webster at 7 o'clock they'll play. So we will see y'all there, as the girls will play Keys in just a few minutes.
We are cornfields
and car shows.
We are historic and honorable.
We are native
and navigating.
We are the Spuds,
the Lincoln Zephyrs, and the Tigers.
We are state champions
and national finalists.
We are academics
and athletes.
We are red
and white.
We are original Oklahomans.
We are Fort Gibson.
And we're destiny started.
Welcome to Tiger Nation.
Let's go!
This broadcast is brought to you by Local Bank, Trucks for You, American Legion Frank Glad Post number 20, Armstrong Bank, Bravado Wireless, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Somax School of Music, Jeff Walker at Edward Jones, Max Drive-In, Tiger's Den, Burrow Post Frame Supply, Dr. Coy and Dr. Kimberly Durasset, G&H Outdoor Services, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, and Sticks Fort Quick Stop.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
There's really only one explanation for businesses who continue to thrive for decades on end, and that's a people-first mentality. Bravado employees live within our existing coverage area just like you. Our kids go to the same schools and play in the same leagues as yours. That's why so much of who we are consists of giving back to our communities, because your community is also our community. We are your family, your neighbors, and your leader in wireless coverage. Make the bold move and switch today.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
What happens when you bank local? Our businesses grow. Our schools get more funding. Our first responders get more support. Our families flourish. Our community thrive. Our first responders get more support. Our families flourish. Our community thrives. Welcome to Local Bank, a bank that answers when you call.
Max Drive-In is Fort Gibson's oldest restaurant, celebrating 60 years this year. The best hamburgers, grilled chicken salads, and homemade ranch. And don't forget the dip cones. Max Drive-In is a proud supporter of Fort Gibson schools. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Jeff Walker, your hometown Edward Jones financial advisor. See Jeff and let him help you reach your financial goals. Located at 1205 South Lee Street in Fort Gibson. If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare. Keith Hardware and Supply has been located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma since 1957. We strive to find solutions to your fix and offer a multitude of quality products and services such as Stihl chainsaws, Yeti coolers, Cub Cadet mowers, case knives, and Big Green Egg grills. In early 2015, Keith Hardware remodeled and added hundreds of new items to better serve their customers. At Keith Hardware, we are proud supporters of all Fort Gibson school events. Go Tigers!
The team at New Direction Dental has a passion for giving you a brighter and healthier smile. We use the latest and most up-to-date technology paired with outstanding patient care. Dr. Rouse enjoys creating the perfect individual smile for each patient using dental implants, Invisalign, and veneers, to name a few. We're not just about beautiful smiles. New Direction Sleep Care also helps diagnose and treat sleep disorders. We know getting a good night's sleep leads to a healthier and productive lifestyle.
Whether your sleep cycle or your smile needs a new direction, contact us today. We would love to help you. Dr. Brant Rouse and Associates, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
Zomac School of Music is Eastern Oklahoma's largest music school and music store. Zomac has a huge selection of instruments, including top brands like Pearl drums, PRS guitars, and saxophones, pianos, trumpets, violins, and much more. We also rent and sell school band instruments. Zomac has 19 professional music teachers and 400 students per week. We offer lessons on over 20 instruments. We're open Monday through Saturday. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Zomac School of Music. The Tiger's Den is located in downtown Fort Gibson. They have t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hoodies, hats, and all kinds of Tiger gear in sizes from children to adults. They do screen printing and embroidery too. Give them a call at 918-478-4873 or stop by 131 South Lee. The Fort Gibson Education Foundation is a foundation that strives for student and education growth. We put forth every effort to assist our school to be the highest quality education system in the state. We offer our students the opportunity to build and grow in a healthy school environment. All donations given to the foundation are put directly back into the classroom for teachers and students, so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. The foundation, along with all of our students and teachers, thank you for your continued support. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
We are cornfields
and car shows.
We are historic and honorable.
We are native
and navigating.
We are the Spuds,
the Lincoln Zephyrs, and the Tigers.
We are state champions
and national finalists.
We are academics
and athletes.
We are red
and white.
We are original
and navigating.
We are the Spuds,
the Lincoln Zephyrs, and the Tigers.
We are state champions
and national finalists.
We are academics
and athletes.
We are red
and white.
We are original Oklahomans.
We are Fort Gibson.
And we're destined started.
Welcome to Tiger Nation.
Let's go!
This broadcast is brought to you by Local Bank, Trucks for You, American Legion Frank Glad Post Number 20, Armstrong Bank, Bravado Wireless, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Zomac School of Music, Jeff Walker at Edward Jones, Max Drive-In, Tiger's Den, Burrow Post Frame Supply, Dr. Coy and Dr. Kimberly Durasset, G&H Outdoor Services, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, and Sticks Fort Quick Stop.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Welcome to the second home game of the year for our Fort Gibson Lady Tigers girls soccer team. This team has had a great start to the year, being 6-1, with only the loss to Weatherford at Weatherford 1-0 the 7th of March. Since then, rattling off 5 straight, including winning the Moore tournament after beating Piedmont in overtime. Most recent game, they played Heavener last Tuesday, winning 9-0. Now today, facing KEYS with a record of 1-1 and 1-0 in conference play. Last time we saw the Lady Tigers, they faced Metro Christian, and they beat them after 13 penalty kicks. The Lady Tigers hoping to not have to go that long today, hoping it's not as close. We will see, though. Looks like the Lady Tigers will have the wind at the back for this first half. Planning on making a difference early. KEYS looks like they're just about to come out of their huddle and be ready to go. Going against the wind today.
Can you just pick up the camera and go like around and get crowd shots? Okay, so pick up the camera, go to the right side, walk on the track, get off the field.
It's finally there. Coming out and ready to go for kickoff is KEYS will have the opening kickoff.
Yeah, I mean like whenever you find a shot, you put it down and you stay still. But like walk on the track, get off, and just go get crowd shots.
Tigers in their red and gray unis. KEYS in white and red. Opening kickoff ball will be kicked out of bounds on that far side, and Liz Parker will have an early throw in. 15 seconds into the game. All Red now has the ball. Pass it over to Perry. Perry with the shot from deep early and goes just left as it looked like a sponsor sign flew up in the air. In the back, that almost looked like it could have been bad, but we play on. There's a goal kick for the KEYS Cougars, Lady Cougars, and now Kazay will have the ball in the middle of the field. Tries a shot and just doesn't get enough of a foot on it. And it goes directly to the goalkeeper for the Lady Cougars. Ball taken back for the Tigers. All Red tries to make a run on it. It'll go out of bounds for another goal kick, or for a corner for the Lady Tigers. I think they thought that was going to be a goal kick, and they gave it to the Lady Tigers. Scott will be swinging it in with her left foot. Lane Jones gets a head on it, and then Aubrey Kazay gets a foot on it to start this game out well early for the Lady Tigers, making it 1-0. 2 minutes into the game. Great start for the Tigers, who are head coached by Billy Whitehead. Assistant coaches are Coach Allred, Coach Keeling, Coach Castro, and Coach Hayes. Keys kicks the ball forward. Perry will take it. Then now trying to push it up this left side, but then kicked out of bounds by Lady Cougar. So now the Tigers will have the throw in. Ball will go to the middle of the field for the Lady Tigers. Now Jones has it. Jones tries to pass it up for Allred. Allred will take the ball. Shot on goal and goes into the net. That'll make it 2-0 very quickly into this game. 2.5 minutes in, only 26 seconds after that first goal. The Tigers move up 2-0. Kickoff goes directly to the Lady Tigers. Now Kate Jones has it, passed back to Carly Scott. Scott kicks and it's deflected by a Lady Cougar forward. Now thrown in. Scott has the ball again. Now with tap. And now taken back by a Lady Cougar, deflected off of Scott. Then kicked directly out of bounds by Lady Cougars. Throw in from Scott up to Allred. Allred tries to make a move, but then we'll go back to Perry. Perry goes ahead and puts another shot on it. Lost by the goalkeeper. Allred came in, but just a little bit too late to be able to put a foot on it, and it'll stay 2-0. Now the Lady Tigers will have a throw in. Scott launched it up, trying to find Allred. Not enough on it, though, and deflected out by a Lady Cougar. Now thrown in from Scott. Kicked up to number 13 for the Lady Cougars. Now pushed forward as Porterfield not able to make a play on it. Now kicked up, but there's Scott, who makes a deflection back to the Lady Cougar. Now kicked back to Whitmore in goal, who passed it up to Parker. Parker tries to push it up that far side. Now Allred with the ball, passed it over to Perry. Allred up to Parker. Didn't look like Parker was ready for that one. Makes it there just in time for the cross, but then deflected back towards the middle of the field. Porterfield beats the Lady Cougar to the ball, and now Parker will get the ball again, back up to Allred. Allred tries to make a move. She'll pass it over to Kate Jones and deflected. Now Perry takes it back. Perry will try and send a shot on, but just kick it out of bounds that right side. Be a goal kick here for the Lady Cougars. Ball ends up going out of bounds off the Lady Cougars. Will be a throw in real quickly for the Lady Tigers. Now kicked out of bounds. Another shot there from Perry that goes out for another goal kick. Another goal kick here as 18 will kick it. She'll send it to the middle, now taken by Kazay. Kicked back over the middle, now Kazay has it. Now with all red. Shot by Kazay, deflected, now Perry, and goes just wide of the goal. Another goal kick for the Lady Cougars. Goal kick sent to the middle of the field. Perry's going to body the forward now. Taken by Kate Jones. Shot on goal, but deflected, and there was all red, but then played off and goes out of bounds for a goal kick for the Lady Cougars. She'll kick it to that near side of the field as Kate Jones will try and make a play on it, but now taken back by Perry. Perry will pass it back to Porterfield. Pass forward to Kazay. Kazay makes a move, then played back up to Perry. Perry deflected right back to herself, now up to Kate Jones. Jones with the pass up to Allred. Allred with the shot, and she'll make it 3-0 for the Lady Tigers 8 minutes into the game. Great start as Allred gets her second goal. Hoping to be a little bit like Faulkner and Colbert were last game with hat tricks. As now a sub will be coming on for the Lady Cougars, seeing if it can make the difference. Kicked back. And now Keys loses it, and now the Lady Tigers will have it back again, as now Kate Jones will pass it up to Allred, up to Tap. Will make it over the center of the field, then deflected off of her and played out of bounds. Be another goal kick here for the Lady Cougars. It's been a windy one here today in both games. Tigers went against it in their first half and still put up 6, but then quickly putting up 4 in the second half with the wind. The Lady Tigers trying to put on a bunch early with this wind. As now Allred will have the ball, cross it over the middle to Kate Jones, who puts the shot on goal and makes it 4-0, just under 9 minutes into the game. Great start for these Lady Tigers as they try to continue to put the pedal to the metal. And try and get a 10-0 win, just like the boys. Now another kickoff here for the Lady Cougars, and now it'll be taken back by the Tigers. Kate Jones will have the ball, passed up to Allred. Allred takes a shot from deep and goes right to the goalkeeper, who deflects and then picks it up. Great goal kick there, played to their girl, but now taken back by our Lady Tigers, and now given back to the Lady Cougars, it looks like, as it'll be a throw-in. For the Lady Cougars, is looks like number 26 will have the throw. Ball quickly stopped by the wind as Lane Jones steps up and takes it. Now Perry with the ball. Stolen by a Lady Cougar defender, is now Porterfield will have it. She'll play it back to Cantrell. Shoves Scott up that left side, but Niall makes play, but Porterfield's there to get the ball back and play it back over to Scott, who will push forward, deflected out by number 14 for the Lady Cougars. She'll throw it over the middle, try to get to Allred, go over the head of Allred and right to the goalkeeper for Keys. Who will have the kick over the middle as Kazay will intercept it. Now Allred passed over to Jones. Jones will send a shot on goal, trying to get her second goal, and deflected off the post and over to that left side for a throw-in for the Lady Tigers, is deflected off by a Keys defender. Throw in by Scott over the middle of the field to Allred. She'll pass it to Holly Perry, who kicks it just over the bar, good for a field goal for the Lady Tigers. It'll be a goal kick, and now they'll kick it forward as Tapp will take it. Now Allred has it. She makes a move, now pass to Kate Jones. Kate Jones will pass it over the middle. Allred, deflected by Allred. Perry tries to get it, but just goes through the legs of her. And now Parker will have it, pass back to Lane Jones. As now Cougars try to make a push up the field, but there's Cantrell. Given up to Lane, who passed it back to Porterfield. Porterfield has the ball back. Passed up to Kazay. Kazay makes a move outside. She's got the cross. She'll play it in and off the side of her foot, out of bounds, for another goal kick for the Keys Lady Cougars. Kick goes to the middle, where Kazay tries to take it, but it kept in possession for Keys. Played back, and now Allred will take it up that right side. Has just enough room to stop the ball. Makes a cut up field, and then not the best foot on it, is stopped by a Keys defender. Now pass over the middle to Tapp, who kicks it just over the goal for another Keys goal kick. Taken there by Jones. Jones tried to find Allred. Allred looked like she was slightly offsides there. But it'll be caught by the goalie, and now they'll have another opportunity to push. Ball's kicked upfield. Played out by a Keys forward, and now Liz Parker will have the throw in. Parker will throw it into the middle to Perry. Perry not able to control it. Now kicked out of bounds by Keys. And now on the right side, Jones has the ball. Perry over to Scott. Scott kicks it and it ends up being played by the Keys goalkeeper. Kicked it in the middle of the field and played out of bounds. That'll be for a Tiger throw-in. for Scott. Throw in is now Bowden has the ball. Kicked over the middle, Kazay. Kazay will play it over to Parker. Parkered it. All red. Parker has the ball back again. She'll throw in another cross bodied by the Keys defender. Now Parker has the ball. Shot on goal from Jones and ends up going just left. Looks like it was deflected, and the Lady Tigers will have a corner kick here as All Red's going to take it. And swinging ball that goes just long, similar to Floyd's corner kick in the last game on that side. So now it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Cougars. Skied up into the air and stopped by the wind. Now going to start going backwards, but deflected out by both players. Is now Porterfield tries to make a play on it, but it'll go by her, and Cantrell will be there, and then a collision on the two players, but they both get back up pretty quickly. As now Bowden passes up to Kate Jones. Jones up to All Red up to Kazay, just by her, but Kazay's able to stop it before it goes out of bounds. Never mind, she does not. It'll go out of bounds for a Keys Lady Cougar goal kick. So now goes out of bounds on that left side. Liz will throw it in, and now kicked over to the middle of the field where Avery. Shot on goal. Great shot there from Carly Scott to make it 5-0 with 22 minutes left in this half. As 5-0, under 20 minutes into this first half. Lady Tigers playing great so far. As after that shot, we had an injured Lady Cougar defender. As she starts to walk off the field. Hopefully not too bad. As it looks like maybe just a roll of the ankle or a light injury. As now Keys will have the kickoff for this second half. Number 4 taking it here. Keys with the strategy of just booting it every time. See if it works this time. Doesn't seem to work. Goes over to that left side as Scott will make the play on it, but then kicked out of bounds for a throw in from Keys. Now thrown upfield. Cantrell with the ball. Over the middle, all red. Up to Kazay. Kazay gets a foot on it, but just goes too far downfield. And it goes by the goalies. You can hear the wind. It's gusting right now. Stayed about the same since about 2 o'clock today, up and down, but right now right around 17 mile an hour winds. Weather looking like it's going to be good for the day. Next few days, though, supposed to be stormy. Hopefully they can get that game in on Friday, though, against Inola at Inola's. The girls will play at 5:30, boys play at 7:30, or directly after if it is a mercy rule. It'll be another corner kick here for the Tigers. All red will take it. See what the Lady Tigers can do here. Another great corner played in. Can't really tell what's happening, but it turns out to be a goal. No clue who scored it, but nonetheless, it's a goal for the Lady Tigers to make it 6-0. Under 20 minutes into the game. I want to give a quick shout out to some of our sponsors. Local Bank, Stevenson Family Fort Gibson Tag Agency, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, 222 Injury Lawyers, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Armstrong Bank, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, G&H Outdoor Services, Zomac School of Music, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Max Drive-In, Tiger's Den, VIP Technology, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sticks Fort Quick Stop and Sticks Wheelie Wash, Lux Hair Company, Ease Old Town Coffee and Eatery, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, Fort Gibson Family Eye Care, Fort Gibson Church of Christ, and Harps Foods. Thank you all for your support of Fort Gibson TigerVision and allowing us to do what we do. Kamaya Wilson has come in the game at left back, and she makes the throw in. Lane Jones, that is, will take it in the center, and she'll send one upfield, and it'll be almost lost to all red, but the goalkeeper just able to compose the ball before she got there. Tigers putting together a great first half of soccer, so it looks like they're going to move to 7-1 after this game if they can continue this. It'll be 2-0 for them in the district. Which is a great start as they try to make a push this year for another state championship like 3 years ago. All red now with the ball. Passed over to Kate Jones. Jones will put the left foot on it and score to make it 7-0 with 18:47 left to play in this first half, as we see. Looks like 17 shots have been taken by the Tigers to the Lady Cougars 0, which is not a recipe for success. But the Lady Tigers start to sub out many of their girls as you get some of these younger girls some time, and opportunities as kicks over the middle, and Cougars will have a free kick here at about the 940-yard line. It's the right about midfield. Kicks low. Booted by Cantrell. Abbott on the run for it. Seeing if she can get by this girl. She can. Can she get the ball, though? She can do that, too. She gets it and then passes it back to Kamaya Wilson. Wilson with a push on this left side and then kicked out. And now a throw in from Wilson. Lady Tigers will have a sub as Holly Perry will come back on for Kate Jones, who has 2 goals so far this game. Thrown up to Avery Abbott. Abbott will play it back to Kamaya Wilson. Wilson with the shot from distance goes just by the goalkeeper, and it'll be another goal kick here for the Keys Lady Cougars. Maya Wilson takes the ball. She'll make the pass up field. Lady Tigers not able to take full control of it and get a great shot on, as the ball's been passed back. Mendenhall upfield to Kazay. Bowden now with the ball. Now Abbott. Abbott takes a shot. Deflected perfectly by the goalkeeper to hit off the crossbar and not go. Great save there. So now she'll have the kick. Nice kick there as the ball pushed up. Most offense we've seen so far today for the Lady Cougars, and it'll result in a foul on the Lady Tigers up near midfield, maybe a little past it. So now Keys will have it as they're pushing the ball up the field, but now taken back by the Lady Tigers as Abbott has it. Pass it up to Bowden. Bowden's making the run up this left side. Pass back to Kamaya Wilson, deflected out by Keys Lady Cougar defender. Kazay will come out of the game as Haley Minter comes in. It'll be a free kick here for the, or a drop ball there for the Lady Cougars. Kamaya Wilson will take it. Now Mendenhall with the ball, passed back. Lady Cougars making a run. Mendenhall will take it. Passed up to Minner. A lot of yelling going on down there as Mendenhall now has the ball. Wilson will have it. She got Perry up. Decides to mag the defender. As Bowden now has the ball. Abbott, with the ball. Tries to make a move. Ends up in the hands of Presley Hollaby and then kicked out by Keys Lady Cougar. Now Perry with the ball. She plays a cross in. Dangerous play there, but the goalkeeper saves it. Kick from the goalie. Now Lady Cougars trying to make a push upfield. Mendenhall loses a little balance and fouls the Lady Cougars. Now they'll have a free kick right around the 40-yard line. Thrown upfield on that near side is now Bailey Bowden takes the ball and passed up to Perry. They lose it. Perry back with the ball. She keeps running and now passed up to Hollaby. Passed over to Minter. Back to Hollaby. Kicked out of bounds for a corner kick. It looks like it's going to be taken by Perry. Eleven and a half minutes to go as the Lady Tigers try to make more movement towards that 10th goal. She'll kick it in. Ball deflects off of the post of the field goal and goes out of bounds for a goal kick for the Lady Cougars. Lane Jones coming back in the game. It's time for Mendenhall. Goal kicks, goes out of, nope, knocked back, and now Perry will have the ball. She'll turn up to midfield and pass it to Wilson. Wilson tries to play it to the center. She'll kick it for a shot, knocked off of Keys Lady Cougar, and looks like we got a offsides call. It'll be a free kick right around the edge of the 6-yard box. Nope, a little further out, right around the penalty marker. She kicks it. A low one on the right side, stolen by Bowden. Bowden kicks it, taken by a Lady Cougar, and she'll kick it out of bounds for a throw-in for the Lady Tigers. Perry. Ball's on the ball, and then Lady Cougars try and make a play, and the goalie will end up having it. Perry now with the ball after the pass from Bowden. Just outside, she kicks it for a goal. 8-0 for the Lady Tigers now with 9 minutes left to play. As a couple more subs will be coming back in for your Lady Tigers. These Tigers are 2 goals away from 10. Kickoff back, and a boot goes just over the head of Minter. Kicked back. Played to West, up to Wilson. Wilson plays it to Lady Cougar, and now it'll be a throw-in for the Tigers as Lady Tigers as the ball was deflected out by Keys. Whitmore having a bit of a bore for her night as she's just been standing back there for about 30 minutes so far. The ball, I don't think, has come close to her. But it'll be a throw in here for the Lady Cougars. Maybe she can get some action. Another throw in here right about the 25-yard line on this near side of the field. The Lady Tigers take the ball back. Then taken back by the Lady Cougars. Now Jones has the ball. Jones kicks it upfield. Now the ball's with Holby. Holby passes it up. As now Lane Jones has it. Jones takes just a touch too many, and Lady Cougars will have the ball again as West passes it over to Wilson. Wilson to Abbott. Abbott tries to make the pass up to Holby, but just loses it. But now back to Jones, who will get it to Holby, who has the pass to Abbott, who has the shot, gets the foot on it, but goes just wide of the goal. There have now been 22 shots by the Tigers. This now will be a throw in here for the Lady Tigers on the left side by Wilson. Huge run of subs here for the Lady Tigers. The girls 2 goals away. As Perry takes the ball, goes over to the Lady Cougar defender, and now they'll take it back. West has it, passed over to Orman. Orman makes the pass to Nez. Nez making moves, sends a shot up, deflected by the goalie. Opportunity there for the Lady Tigers. Not able to take advantage of it, though, as now Perry has the ball. Perry, the center, around a lot of youth. As Nez loses the ball. Pushed up by Keys forward and taken by Orman. Great play, and then she gets shoved in the back. This is most likely at least going to be a yellow here for the Lady Cougars. She ended up colliding with her own defender. And there's the yellow card on number 4. She'll have to come out for a little bit. There's another Lady Cougar injury on the field. Good sportsmanship shown from both teams there as Keys Lady Cougar gets up, looking like it may have just been a loss of breath there for a little bit. Those hits are tough to take. She'll come out for a little bit, along with number 4, who had the yellow card on her. The Lady Tigers will have a free kick here. As Whitmore will come out, as they'll put in Parker at goalie. Just under 5 minutes left to play here in this half. Orman will send the ball up. A good kick. Goes over the head of Hollaby. Now taken back by the Lady Tigers, but then back to the Lady Cougars. Abby Miller pushing up this right side. Plays it back to Hollaby. Kicks out of bounds by Lady Cougars. Miller will have the throw in here. So now they'll push it. Minter makes the pass over the middle. Not able to get a foot on it though, so it's taken back by the Lady Cougars and then kicked out of bounds. Keys throw in, and now Lady Tigers take the ball back and then play it out by a Keys defender. Taken by the Lady Tigers, and so now it'll be a goal kick here for the Lady Cougars. Some Let's Go Tigers chants going on in the crowd. As West got a little bit of a body there from the Lady Cougar defender, but Lady Tigers will be given a free kick because of it. Orman kicks it to that right side of the field. They try and kick it back. Then lost by the Lady Tiger defender, Nez. Now West will take the ball back. Kick it upfield. Now played further. Hollaby loses it. Now Minter loses her footing there in the middle of the play. And Nez has the ball. Minter with the ball. Passes over to Hollaby. Just a little too strong on that pass. 10 seconds left. Looking like it's going to end the half at 8-0 here in this game. Good first half for your Lady Tigers. Looking like they're going to move to 7-1. We'll see you next half after 10 minutes of break.
We are cornfields
and car shows.
We are historic and honorable.
We are native
and navigate.
We are the Spuds,
the Lincoln Zephyrs, and the Tigers.
We are state champions
and national finalists.
We are academics
and athletes.
We are red
and white.
We are original Oklahomans.
We are Fort Gibson.
And we're destiny started.
Welcome to Tiger Nation.
Let's go!
This broadcast is brought to you by Local Bank, Trucks for You, American Legion Frank Glad Post number 20, Armstrong Bank, Bravado Wireless, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Zomax School of Music, Jeff Walker at Edward Jones, Max Drive-In, Tiger's Den, Burrow Post Frame Supply, Dr. Coy and Dr. Kimberly Durasset, G&H Outdoor Services, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, and Sticks Fort Quick Stop.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
There's really only one explanation for businesses who continue to thrive for decades on end, and that's a people-first mentality. Bravado employees live within our existing coverage area just like you. Our kids go to the same schools and play in the same leagues as yours. That's why so much of who we are consists of giving back to our communities, because your community is also our community. We are your family, your neighbors, and your leader in wireless coverage. Make the bold move and switch today.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
What happens when you bank local? Our businesses grow. Our schools get more funding. Our first responders get more support. Our families flourish. Our community thrives. Welcome to Local Bank, a bank that answers when you call.
Max Drive-In is Fort Gibson's oldest restaurant, celebrating 60 years this year. The best hamburgers, grilled chicken salads, and homemade ranch. And don't forget the dip cones. Max Drive-In is a proud supporter of Fort Gibson schools. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Jeff Walker, your hometown Edward Jones financial advisor. See Jeff and let him help you reach your financial goals. Located at 1205 South Lee Street in Fort Gibson. If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee. A prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare. Keith Hardware and Supply has been located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma since 1957. We strive to find solutions to your fix and offer a multitude of quality products and services such as Stihl chainsaws, Yeti coolers, Cub Cadet mowers, case knives, and Big Green Egg grills. In early 2015, Keith Hardware remodeled and added hundreds of new items to better serve their customers. At Keith Hardware, we are proud supporters of all Fort Gibson school events. Go Tigers!
The team at New Direction Dental has a passion for giving you a brighter and healthier smile. We use the latest and most up-to-date technology paired with outstanding patient care. Dr. Rouse enjoys creating the perfect individual smile for each patient using dental implants, Invisalign, and veneers, to name a few. We're not just about beautiful smiles. New Direction Sleep Care also helps diagnose and treat sleep disorders. We know getting a good night's sleep leads to a healthier and productive lifestyle.
Whether your sleep cycle or your smile needs a new direction, contact us today. We would love to help you. Dr. Brant Rouse and Associates, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
Zomac School of Music is Eastern Oklahoma's largest music school and music store. Zomac has a huge selection of instruments, including top brands like Pearl drums, PRS guitars, and saxophones, pianos, trumpets, violins, and much more. We also rent and sell school band instruments. Zomac has 19 professional music teachers and 400 students per week. We offer lessons on over 20 instruments. We're open Monday through Saturday. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Zomac School of Music. The Tiger's Den is located in downtown Fort Gibson. They have t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hoodies, hats, and all kinds of Tiger gear in sizes from children to adults. They do screen printing and embroidery too. Give them a call at 918-478-4873 or stop by 131 South Lee. The Fort Gibson Education Foundation is a foundation that strives for student and education growth. We put forth every effort to assist our school to be the highest quality education system in the state. We offer our students the opportunity to build and grow in a healthy school environment. All donations given to the foundation are put directly back into the classroom for teachers and students, so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. The foundation, along with all of our students and teachers, thank you for your continued support. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
We are cornfields
and car shows.
We are historic and honorable.
We are native
and navigating.
We are the Spuds,
the Lincoln Zephyrs, and the Tigers.
We are state champions
and national finalists.
We are academics
and athletes.
We are red
and white.
We are original Oklahomans.
We are Fort Gibson.
And we're just getting started.
Welcome to Tiger Nation.
Let's go!
This broadcast is brought to you by Local Bank, Trucks for You, American Legion Frank Glad Post number 20, Armstrong Bank, Bravado Wireless, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Zomac School of Music, Jeff Walker at Edward Jones, Max Drive-In, Tiger's Den, Burrow Post Frame Supply, Dr. Coy and Dr. Kimberly Durasset, G&H Outdoor Services, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, and Sticks Fort Quick Stop.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
There's really only one explanation for businesses who continue to thrive for decades on end, and that's a people-first mentality. Bravado employees live within our existing coverage area just like you. Our kids go to the same schools and play in the same leagues as yours. That's why so much of who we are consists of giving back to our communities, because your community is also our community. We are your family, your neighbors, and your leader in wireless coverage. Make the bold move and switch today.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
We're back for the second half as the Lady Tigers are back with their main lineup. Will be a throw in here for the Lady Tigers on the left side. Scott throws the ball in. So now Perry has the ball. She'll take the shot from deep and just a little high. She's been sending them from there all game though. Be a goal kick here for the Lady Tigers.
Yo, I need a big screen bag.
It's there. Playing it up, and now Allred has it. Played it back to Cantrell. Over to Lane Jones, who makes a move into the middle. Tries to pass to her sister, goes a little by her, and the Tigers end up with it. Is shot on by Kazay. Will go just wide. As it'll be a corner for the Lady Tigers here. Allred will take it. Scott to take the kick. Send it in with her left foot. Going against the wind, probably going to be an outswing ball, and it was as Whitmore gets her body on it, but it'll go to the goalkeeper. Scott deflects the ball up to Kate Jones. Kicked back out as Scott will have it again. Whitmore over to Kate Jones. And played in the middle to Allred. Allred will have the goal for a hat trick, now making it 9-0. So the Tigers are now a goal away from ending this game. Be another kickoff here for the Lady Cougars. They kick it forward. It'll be taken back by the Lady Tigers. This time it'll be Perry who takes it. Now Jones playing right back this half. Back up to Kate Jones. Over to Allred. Allred makes a move, loses it, but gets the ball back as Kate Jones now has it. Plays it over to now Whitmore with the ball. She'll send a shot in, and it'll go just to the side of the goalkeeper. Another goal kick here. And it'll go out of bounds. Lady Tigers pushing for that last goal to move to 7-1 on the year, with Inola coming up on Friday at 5:30. Kicked out of bounds, and now it'll be a throw in here. Ball goes over the head of some players. Allred and Kazay almost to the ball, but we'll go back to that left side. Pass in. The ball will end up going for a corner kick. Scott will go back over and take it. Looks like they're going to have Allred take it instead this time. Corner brought in by Allred. Scott will take the shot, and that'll be in. And that'll be the ball game. 10-0 for the Lady Tigers.
Lady Tigers and Tigers are next back in action.
2-0 now.
At Inola, 5:30 and 7:30.
In district play. They'll be back Friday at Inola, and the next time you'll hear from us will be next Tuesday, as both teams will face Webster. And we'll see y'all then. Thank y'all.
We are cornfields.
And car shows.
We are historic and honorable.
We are native.
And navigate.
We are the Spuds.
The Lincoln Zephyrs. And the Tigers.
We are state champions.
And national finalists.
We are academics.
And athletes.
We are red.
And white.
We are original Oklahomans.
We are Fort Gibson.
And we're just getting started.
Welcome to Tiger Nation.